Greetings Guardians and welcome back to my channel. I'm Unclear and today we're doing something slightly different, well ever so slightly, but before we get into that I want to talk to you about a awesome giveaway I'm running through Gleam. Link to that is in the description below. I'm giving away 11 Steam titles all in one hit to one lucky winner. Be sure to enter that, it's nice and simple. Titles of all the games I'm giving away are floating around on the screen. If it didn't take your fancy, be sure to enter. If not, enter anyway and give them to your mate. They're free. Why not enter? So anyway guys, Season of Opulence is 3 weeks away now, just around the corner. And I want to talk to you guys about how to best prepare and use the time before the raid starts to prepare yourself and get the most out of it. Now if this video is helpful to you, as always a like rating is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, why not hit the sub button? So let's get into the breakdown. So you have 6 hours before from the time the DLC drops to the raid opens up. We'll say 6 hours is 5 because sometimes something happens and sometimes DLC. Yeah, you gotta have a bit of things happen. All right, things happen. We all know this. Destiny has things that happen. Anyway, so what you want to do is we're going to take away 20 minutes of that. So we'll say 5 hours 45 minutes. The reason being is because I believe you need time to stretch, go toilet, eat, and just sort of take care of yourselves. As always, I'm a gamer who worries about other gamers. I want you guys to look after yourselves and not injure yourselves playing this game too much. So getting into it, I have broken down a list, as you see on the right of the screen, of everything that can drop a powerful reward and roughly how long it took me to complete each activity. Now, I know what you're thinking, why'd you do that? Well, it's because you have limited time and you want to maximize how much powerful gear you can get before the raid starts if you want to try and jump in the raid blind and give it a crack, or even if you just want to do it at your own leisurely pace, just a good just a good time, and it just saves you that time. You don't want to be wasting time jumping back and forth for no reason. Now since we're a few weeks out, you have time to prepare to do this. This is why I'm releasing the video now rather than on the day. What you want to do is you want to complete as many Dreaming City bounties as you can. Alright, so you'll need 8 of them, so if you complete 8 different bounties and hold on to them, all good. Now from what I understand, the bounties won't give you new gear, but they will still count for the rewards for other bounties, which is like a baffling, mind-boggling thing. From there you want to complete a few Crucible and a few Vanguard bounties, totaling I'd say 20 to 25 bounties you want to have on your character. As well as that, you want to have 2 or more ballistic logs for 8 or 1. Now this will allow you to buy powerful weapon frames and complete them along your journey. This is quite important. You also want to have 5 to 15 ghost shell fragments for the spider if you want to do this on multiple characters, but you will not have time. I'm just going to say it, you will not have time to do multiple characters if you do this, because it's just not how it works. And so once you've got all that stuff ready, we're going to go through the order on the way you want to do stuff. So you want to head to this first and pick up his bounty. Alright, his bounty for the powerful drop. Now this may be quite difficult, so a fire team is recommended, but if it's not too difficult, do it by yourself. I do not know power level requirements yet, but I'm guessing it will be higher than what it is now. So team's important, take your time. This is why each one of these things I did at the maximum time it took me to complete them, because we do have a new power level requirement, so things will be slightly harder. Make sure you are ready for this. You also want to have some fire team medallions as well, but if you don't, you don't. Don't worry about it. Alright, so once you've headed to the spider and picked up his bounty, you want to head to the tower where the drifter is, that little hangar area. You want to pop into the drifter and see if he has anything new. It is a new season, he may have some new stuff for you. Alright, you then want to go talk to Ada1 and grab 2 or more weapon frames, or whatever you can carry at the time. I think it's 1 at a time or 1 or more. I cannot remember exactly. It may change, but grab what you can and what you think you may need. You want to complete it. Right. From there, you want to go talk to Ikora, because you should be able to hand in some bounties, or just save it for later. Talk to Shax or Zavala if you have any space for new bounties. From there, go talk to Tess Everest. She'll have some blah 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 to talk to you about, and she'll give you a engram as the new season starts. It's basically what happens. Alright, so once you've done that, you don't want to go to orbit, you want to launch to an activity from orbit. So what I suggest doing first, and this is just me, I would go in the flashpoint and the Heroic Adventure. Now, reason being, it gives you a chance to do 801's weapon bounties and the other bounties you may have acquired. It gives you that option. And it kind of gives you a double whammy of rewards. So you do the heroics, like public events, go do the Heroic Adventure, go back to a couple more public events. Pretty sorted. That's 2 powerful drops. Alright, from there, because that is utterly boring to do and can be quite irritating, go and do 5 crucible matches. Each match will take you about 15 minutes, worst case scenario. So, do your matches as best as you can. I like chopping and changing, keeping it a bit different. From there, I'd probably go do my 3 dailies, taking between 7 to 15 minutes each, depending on how quickly you move through stuff. Only stopping for the blocks and soft blocks of the match, otherwise just skipping almost all of it. Same with the strikes. To do your strikes next. Basically simple. From the strikes, go to the Dreaming City, complete almost as much as you can in the Dreaming City. That gives you some pretty powerful rewards with some pretty awesome gear rolls. So, hopefully you'll have enough for the 8 bounties. If not, go talk to the lady with the sidearm. Can't remember her name. I'll put it on screen. Future Clay, put it on screen. That's right now. Grab the bounties from her, complete her 8. That will give you 1 step to the Dreaming City bounty. Alright, from there, pop into the blind well, do the max blind well. That will give you 1 more powerful drop. From there, take the Oracle gift to the Oracle, drop that in. That will give you the Dreaming City bounty, 1 more powerful drop. That's 3 powerful drops. Boom. Pop into the Ascendant Challenge after that. Do that. Another powerful drop. That's 4 in the Dreaming City. Pretty amazing stuff. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. From there, you should be pretty strong and pretty much completed the 801 bounties if you've done them and clicked them along the way. From there, go and do the Spider bounty. These are relatively simple, but as a team, they may be a bit harder due to light level changes. Go do the Spider bounty, and then go do the Forges of the 801. Now by this time, you should be around the 5-hour 20 mark. So this takes a bit of time and can be a bit time consuming. If you do have more time and you want to give it another try, I would suggest either do the Reckoning at tier 1 with a fire team, just smash it out as fast as you can, or do the Nightfall. Now, I would say 100k may be a bit of a stretch with the new light level requirements, but Reckoning will always be relatively simple unless that changes as well. So roughly, you get between 12 to 13 powerful drops if you do all this in order. The Spider bounty auto completes, you don't have to go back to him. But you also go back to the tower to hand in some stuff. Go talk to Ikora with her challenges. She'll give you a drop there as well. And that doesn't include any priming games you've got, any exotic quests you've got, and any other luck you've got with exotics dropping in the world. So it's pretty amazing. 12 to 13 drops. You have only 8 slots. So you should get some pretty good stuff from that. If you do have more time, start completing Gambit. Gambit takes the longest, so I'd suggest not doing it. But you can knock out almost all of it in 5.5 to almost 6 hours straight away. And then you'll be ready for the Crown of Sorrow raid. It'll get you absolutely stacked as far as you can to give it a try. So I hope this helps you guys out. I hope that this structure sort of helps you out. And I hope these times are wrong. I hope you guys can get almost all of it done and get the maximum drops you deserve. So, here everyone, if this video was helpful to you, a like rating will be more than appreciated. And as always, I'm unclear.